Tesla has broken out above a critical resistance level of $275 here on the day. We're looking at the potential to see a massive short squeeze as well as a gamma squeeze. We just got another exchange reported short interest number. And boy, are the shorts in trouble. That could be a reason why Tesla stock is so strong today. And besides that, there's a lot of news that is also coming out. All of this spells bad news for the bears that are betting that Tesla stock does fall. We have a lot to cover in a short amount of time. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section, and hit that subscribe button if you guys want to stay up to date with all of this information as soon as a video is posted. Tesla currently has 95.63 million shares that are sold short. This is still the highest level that you have been at in over 2 years. And Tesla stock continues to go higher. There is almost $26 billion worth of short positions currently on Tesla, which is up 56% in the last 3 months. I think it's logical to expect some shorts to cover on some of these short positions to reduce some short positioning heading into Tesla's earnings report, which is going to be next week. And that could explain why Tesla stock is breaking above key resistance levels today of $275 per share. You don't want to bet against Elon and Tesla around big events, and they learn the hard time with delivery numbers. Not to mention just the short interest, the option activity has also been a bright spot for Tesla. Here today, you're seeing a positive order value of 73%. This means that out of $100 bill going into Tesla's options, $73 are bullish, $23 are bearish. This is a huge sign that Tesla stock's going to go higher. This is what we were tracking for months now, really for months now. And this was a clear indication that Tesla was going to go higher. And again, you're seeing that continuing to play out over the last couple of days, seeing some massively bullish option activity. Take a look at some of these orders that are coming through right now. A June 21st, 2024, which is about 11 months away. $500 calls. 4 of these trades coming in back to back for $284,000 a piece. This is over $1 million bet that Tesla stock almost doubles from here within the next 11 months. And here's another one down here. I think it's no surprise that you're getting this far out the money targeting. This is very much an indication, and there's another one popping through. This is all in real time. So this is pretty important. This is a pretty good sign. Even take a look at this trade. A $1.62 million bet on the 265 call that expires tomorrow. That's a pretty big bet as well. Or take a look at these trades that are coming in. A 270 call expiring tomorrow. That is a $1.18 million trade. A 260 call that expires tomorrow worth $2.31 million. That makes you wonder if someone knows something about tomorrow, because even throughout this whole rally that we have seen, you weren't seeing $1 million plus trades expiring one day out. That's a very bullish bet. If we take a look at the charts, that kind of does make sense. Tesla has recognized the bull flag pattern, and statistically speaking, you should be rallying over $300 per share pretty damn soon. I mean, just look at the chart. This looks exceptionally bullish. The next big level that you really have to break out above is this longer term downtrending line. And this breakout level is around 280 currently. And if Tesla can break above that early tomorrow, early in pre-market, you could see a massive day tomorrow for Tesla stock. All things considered, the volume today is very low. We'll probably end out the day around 90 million. And what you've typically seen with Tesla recently is in between 150 to 200 million shares trading hands. So this green day off a very low volume is an indication that a lot of people are buying Tesla stock here today. If volume does increase and this bullish nature does continue, well, that could mean some very big upside from here for Tesla really soon. I mean, just take a look at this bubble chart expiring literally tomorrow. The 275 call has seen volume today of 168,000. Just today. That's wild. The 280 call seeing volume today of 102,000. This is a clear indication that someone knows something. Someone is betting big that Tesla stock is going to rally big time coming tomorrow. And this should not be ignored by all of you. In the news today, June wholesale prices rise less than expected in another encouraging inflation report. And no shocker, we got it right again. The PPI for final demand rose 0.1%. Economists surveyed by Dow Jones were expecting an increase of 0.2%. The PPI climbed 0.1% when excluding food and energy and trade services, which was in line with expectations. Elon Musk is asking a federal court to scotch FTC settlement with Twitter. We don't know any specific numbers here, but anything that has to do with Twitter that is bullish, that means Elon might not need to sell Tesla stock, could have a bullish effect on Tesla share price. Tesla launches a $1,670 electric quad bike for kids in China. Tesla will start selling a Cybertruck-inspired electric quad bike in China from Friday, priced at $1,670 and aimed at 8 to 12-year-olds. The Cyber Quad has a range of 13 kilometers, 8 miles, and battery life of 1.5 hours. Its top speed is only 8 kilometers an hour. Sales will begin at 10 a.m., Tesla said in a post on its website. The maximum recommended weight for riders is 110 pounds. The quad bike was first unveiled in 2019 as a concept and has already been sold in some other countries. India finance minister not considering tax waivers for Tesla, says their senior official. Last month, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said Indian Prime Minister Modi was pushing the car maker to make a significant investment in the country, adding that such an announcement was expected soon. In the past, talks between the U.S. car maker and the Indian government have involved seeking custom duty waivers for importing its electric vehicles, which was rejected by India. Quote, any duty waiver for Tesla is not under active consideration of the Department of Revenue as of now. This could actually be a reason why Tesla stock is going higher today, since all of the bears are worried about Tesla spending too much money or dropping their margins too much, really just not bringing in that EPS growth, that EPS number than we're expecting. CapEx, which would be including building of factories, a further expansion, well, CapEx going higher is not necessarily good for profitability today. So it looks like India doesn't want to give Tesla an easy route in. So that means Tesla's probably not going to enter the Indian market until that happens, which looks to be somewhat down the line. I could see how some specific shareholders would like this news, as it's going to mean less cash burn. Tesla is investing its capital with increased efficiency, and they're looking at the return on capital employed. Now, there's the calculation for this, but Tesla has an ROCE of 21%. That's a fantastic return, and not only that, it outpaces the average of 14% earned by companies in a similar industry, meaning that if you deployed a dollar or whatever number, well, of those profits, that dollar of profits that you're reinvesting back into the business, Tesla's on average making another 21.5 cents off of that dollar. That's a very good return. A lot of companies invest their profits and lose money. on those invested dollars. Well, 3 years ago, Tesla wasn't seeing such a good ROCE. They were only sitting at 3.3%, which is still not negative, but it's definitely not what you would like to see. Now Tesla is one of the best companies in terms of investing their money for a return. As you can see from this chart, they are at the higher end just ranges overall, being some of the highest levels that you will see of 30%, while Tesla is at 21.5%, which is much better, much better than any of the other competition. St. Louis Fed President Bullard says he's stepping down in August. He is going to take a position at Purdue University effective August 15th. Now, the markets might be looking at this as a very positive thing as well, as Bullard is probably the most hawkish member on the Fed. At least he was in 2022. He still tends to take a pretty hawkish stance as well this year. So this is probably seen as a positive. Another positive for the markets and really your risk on sector is your 2-year treasury yields dropping another 12 basis points today, going from almost 5% down to 4.62%. That is almost equivalent of 2 rate cuts in the bond market. The 10-year treasury, again, falling almost 10 basis points from that high of about 4% down to 3.76%. That is equivalent to 1 rate hike in the 10-year treasury, or 1 rate cut, I should say, in the 10-year treasury. Tesla stock is ripping even higher. Throughout the course of filming this video, Tesla stock is up 2.5%, breaking above that key downtrending line that we talked about previously. Now, another reason why this might be happening is Elon's new company, XAI. Elon is going to be doing one of those speech rooms, I don't even know what they're called, on Twitter tomorrow to discuss this and what they're going to be doing and how they could affect other businesses such as Twitter or Tesla. That could be a reason why Tesla stock is ripping today, essentially. And you're seeing some massive bullish option activity as we went over. It just keeps on coming. People are betting Tesla stock is going to rip higher tomorrow. Maybe it's because Elon is going to say some very favorable things about full self-driving and his new XAI company. As I talked about in the last video, if you could just incorporate a language model into a Tesla that could process things like GPS information and relay that to the car in real time, there will be no accidentally going through a stop sign. Or if your traffic light is a weird off shade of red, it kind of looks yellow. Well, Tesla's probably not going to blow through that anymore because GPS is going to tell it, hey, that is a red light. That's not a yellow light, that's a red light. So if you guys have not watched the last video I put out, definitely go ahead and watch that. But I think that could be why Tesla stock is actually ripping higher today, because we could get some very big news coming tomorrow, and I don't think a lot of people are going to pick up on this, and I don't think a lot of people are going to essentially think this is a possibility. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial planner, come to your own conclusions, but that is what this rally looks like to me. This move higher in Tesla stock could just be the start of another rally in Tesla stock, getting us closer to those 52-week highs that we have seen around 315 back in August of 2022. After all, there's a lot that has changed since August of 2022. The Fed looks like they're going to give us one more rate hike and then they're done. The demand outlook looks a lot better now for Tesla than it has maybe in the past. Tesla is continuously solidifying its dominance in the electrical vehicle field. It's growing its market share continuously ever since August of 22, as well as a plethora of other positives that have happened for Tesla as of recently, not to mention the Cybertruck as a big one that's going to be coming out here very shortly. There's a lot of reasons for Tesla to go higher from here. And if I am correct with what I believe, that maybe tomorrow we get an announcement of enhancing full self-driving even further with this AI language model, well, that could mean licensing of full self-driving could also come a lot sooner. And I think that's why a lot of people are betting on Tesla using those options. Now, as you guys might already know, Tesla is currently experiencing a golden cross as well. The 50 and the 100-day moving averages are now above the 200-day moving average. This has been the case ever since back here of about June 23rd. Tesla stock ever since June 23rd is up about 15% and likely to even continue higher from here. Again, if volume reaccelerates in Tesla on good news or something positive, well, relative to what we're seeing over the last 2 weeks or so, volume has been low. That's going to have a big impact on Tesla stock to see a 5 to 10% day on maybe twice the volume as what we're seeing, get back to about 200 million for volume. That could cause a very big single day. Tesla stock pushing closer to about $280 at the time of recording this video. It looks like we're going for that end of the day rally, baby. Tomorrow could be a big day. It looks like someone somewhere knows something about Tesla, or at least they're betting that maybe tomorrow could be a pretty big day. Now, nonetheless, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys want to come see the trade that I made on Tesla stock here today, link down below in the description of this video for the trading community. Come join over there. It's not like a texting alert kind of thing. You can actually come, you can ask me questions, we can conversate, we can talk about whatever is going on, whatever you have questions on, or just come over there and learn and get involved with a community. We would love to have you over there. Again, link down below in the description of this video. Not to mention that we have merch down below as well, linked in the description, as well as Webull. Sign up, deposit $1, get yourself 15 free stocks. It is almost free 99 to do so for that one. Help support the channel, all of that good stuff. Nonetheless, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.